What's up, everybody? Some guy who cooks here, and today I'm gonna show you what it's like to really, wing it. See, when it comes to cooking, one of the best things is being able to make stuff up on the fly. If you know the flavors you like, then you can really try to build them into something nice. Personally, I love Thai peanut dressings or Thai peanut sauces that you can toss your wings in, stuff like that. Thai peanut is just an amazing flavor that a lot of people might look at a little weird at first, but trust me, it is so good. So I'm gonna try today to make my own Thai peanut dressing for a Chinese chicken salad I'll also be making this week. So I am gonna be winging this recipe just off of what I think will make it, good. Now the biggest limiter to this whole thing is going to be our peanut butter. Now we do want crunchy peanut butter, at least I do, because I love the little crunch added when I have a Thai peanut dressing or something like that. But this stuff is super thick and does not like to mix with things. So this is what we're gonna start off with, and we're gonna melt a little of that in the microwave before we get started. We're also gonna work with some plum sauce, gochujang, soy sauce, mirin, rice wine vinegar, and some hoisin sauce. I love hoisin sauce, and I accidentally grabbed the lime cilantro hoisin sauce, which is really unfortunate for me. A lot of people love cilantro, I hate it, and no, it does not taste like soap to me, it tastes like cilantro, which tastes gross. Regardless, I'll still use some of this because as much as I don't like cilantro, it's not like a deal breaker when it comes to recipes for me. I'll just avoid it if I can. But hoisin sauce is essential to what I believe this recipe should be, so we're gonna use it. Oh, and a little bit of garlic powder as well. When you heat up peanut butter, it gets really aromatic, and you can see it kind of, look at it rolling down the bowl like that. Isn't that cool? It is melty, 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 but we don't want to lose any of this. It's still very sticky, 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 so we're gonna use a spatula to go ahead and get it down into our bowl. Here we go. And while it's still warm, we wanna go ahead and mix in those other ingredients. First up is our plum sauce, which actually doesn't taste much like plums. There's a lot more of a ginger flavor to it, which I am all about, especially in a Thai peanut dressing. Here we go. Do not skimp. Go ahead and start whisking those together so the peanut butter has something to keep it more fluid. Next up, our other thick one, the gochujang chili paste. This is gonna give us a little bit of a kick, plus some awesome flavor. However much you like, the more you add, the spicier it's gonna be. Now keep in mind, we're not gonna be adding any salt or sugar to this recipe because there's already plenty of that in a lot of the ingredients we're using. Next up, let's get some garlic powder, plus some of our mirin to thin it out. The mirin is also gonna add some of our sweetness. This is a very sweet wine that's made out of rice, actually. It is a cooking wine specifically, so it's great for cooking or for making a sauce like this. I love mirin! Next up, a few squeezes of our hoisin sauce, followed by our soy sauce, and some rice vinegar. Now, looking down at that, guys, it has come to a fantastic consistency. It's nice and kind of soupy, still a little bit thick, but it's time to see how it tastes, because that's what matters, right? Ooh. That is darn good. It has all the right flavors I was looking for. It just needs a little more sweetness, which is why I will add a little bit more mirin to the mix. Still good and thick. I got another tasting spoon. Let's give it another taste. That did it. Absolutely perfect, guys. This is a perfect Thai peanut dressing. I'm sorry I don't have exact measurements on a lot of these ingredients. However, you can watch the video again just to see how much I put in there. It was about 1/3 of a cup of peanut butter, and then I eyeballed it from there with everything else. The best thing you can do, as with all recipes, is to taste as you go to make sure it tastes good. Anyway, guys, that is our Thai peanut dressing. Guess I'll see... Oh, excuse me, that came by surprise. Let's try that again, guys. That's our Thai peanut dressing. I'm glad you watched, glad to have you here. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, share if you don't mind, and comment all you please. Until next time, when we will be using this dressing on a Chinese chicken salad, I'm Some Guy Who Cooks. Out.